What's up, everybody? It's Jimmy, and today, welcome back to Cash Flow Nest. And today, we're going to analyze our first property. It will be a single family home. So let's start. So let's say there's this house of a 200,000 um, euros or dollars. Let's say dollars. Um, and so let's say that our gross income will be 2,000. So actually, we bought this property. The gross income of the property is actually 2,000 euros. So let's put gross income, and that will be the rent of the tenants, right? Whether you actually receive from the tenants, and that will be $2,000. So this is our gross income box. This is how I do it. This is the easiest way, I think. And so behind um, behind that box, we're going to talk about the expenses. And actually, the box is bigger because there are more expenses than the income you're receiving. Um, so this is gross income. There's expenses. So let's say that you're paying. There are different expenses you need to pay. For example, taxes, insurance, if you want to. I have done it every single time in order to make it as safe and not invest in something that is not safe and actually waste all my money. Um, then there are the utilities, for example, water, electricity, etc. That not normal. We Our tenants pay that, but actually, if you are into a deal and you want to pay the utilities yourself to the tenants, then actually you can do it and actually know all the numbers too. So the utilities. Then there are also the repairs. You're actually going to have a lot of repairs, a lot of taxes into the deal. But for example, the repairs is something that you really need to know. Actually, you need to make inspection of the house. I have done it several times with my colleagues in my investing business. But anyways, then we have the management fees. So, for example, I'm paying management fees. Actually, I'm paying like $100. So manage fees, and that's our box for expenses. So, for example, let's say this deal. In this deal, you need to pay actually $133. So let's say you have $133 of taxes paying. For example, there are a lot of different taxes. Transfer tax, for example, when you buy a property, you need to pay a little bit more because of the transfer. Then you have also the taxes you need to pay every year. So this is sum up 833 is sum up of all the taxes included. So let's say you're paying an insurance of $40 too. And the utilities, let's say because you're a beginner, is your first property, you're gonna pay zero utilities. So you're going to look for a property that the tenants are paying all their needs, all their utilities. And let's say there are repairs. Let's say a hundred $100 for repairs. You actually need to be saving money each month because over the past of the years, my properties have been going a little bit down, or for example, things have been broken, and actually you need to save a little in order to pay it yourself. And the management fees, which we're going to put that's $0. And of course, I forgot there is vacancy. Vacancy is something you really need to be aware of and actually know exactly this number. Since if you are buying a property that they told you that there's a vacancy of 2%, which is actually really low, um, you're going to be like, whoa, yeah, yeah, let's do it. And at the end, there are no tenants in your house, and actually you're wasting money. So the vacancy, let's say $100, you're saving vacancy each month in order to pay this. So that sum up everything, it will give us $1,073. So this is our total expenses, and it will be 1,073 altogether. So after this, we have calculated gross income, we have calculated expenses, and now we're going to move into the net income. So we're going to put it on the right side, net income. And so, as I said in my video before, the one that I made about all the terms in the real estate investing, is one calculation that is easy to know, which is gross income minus expenses. So we have the 2,000 here, so it will be 2,000 minus the $1,073 of expenses, and this will give us actually $927 every month. So $127 every month. You need to be aware that actually, if you are paying the property all in cash, of course, you will end up here, and so you are actually winning at $127 for big. But as I think you are a beginner, like I was like 3 years ago, and so you're going to get a bank loan, which will actually help you a lot because you're only paying 20%. So let's say you get a bank loan, and in this loan you're paying 20%, and this will give the 20% of the $200,000. It will be $40,000. So after you got the down payment, you actually need to know the loan. So actually, after you pay $40,000, you actually your loan is basically the rest of the price of the house. So it will be $160,000. So now you need to look up to interest. Interests is really different in every single deal. And for example, if it's a big house or a small house, or it's your first house, it's different, the interest rate. So let's say that the interest rate in this case is 3%, since you are new in investing in properties, and actually you want to make it a really good investment. So let's say there is an interest of 3%, and in order to make it work in the formula, you will need to transfer or make it into a decimal form, and this will be 0.03. You're actually dividing into 100, sorry, and then after that you will be dividing it into 12, because it will give you each month's interest, and this will be equal to 0.0025. So actually you got this loan for 30 years, so let's put that the length of the loan is equal to 30 years, and you're also going to divide that by 12, multiply that by 12 in order to look at the month's number. So this will be a 360 months payment. So this means that every single month, you're gonna be paying interest and also the principal. And after 360 months, it will be already officially your own investment, your own house. You don't need to pay any money more. So let's make the formula. So to calculate our monthly payment, it will be monthly payment will be A. So our monthly payment will be equal to the principal times the interest and this will be times the interest plus 1, and this will you will need this to put it over at 360 there, and then you are going to divide all that into the same the same part of up. So r plus 1, interest plus 1, and you will be then put it up to 360 again, and then you're going to be minus 1 there, and this is going to be your formula. So let's start. Our monthly payment will be equal to 160,000, which is the price of the house, times the 0.0025 times 0.0025 plus 1, and up to 360, right? And then divide that by 0.0025 plus 1. You're also going to put up to 360 there minus 1. So actually you're going to put that into the formula or into the calculator, which is easier for you, and this will give you a monthly payment of $674.72 of monthly payments. So you will need to pay this every single month. So this is the monthly loan payment. So then let's say there's closing costs, and the closing costs. So actually you got this done. You got the monthly payment, your gross income, your expenses, your net income, and now your monthly payment of the rent of the loan you got. So now we are going to put our closing costs, and in our closing costs, let's say this deal is about 1,500, so $1,500. This will be our closing costs, and so you actually know then your total investment, which is the money you have put into the deal. So this will be the 40,000, which is the down payment you made, plus the closing costs, which is the 1,500. So 1,500, and this will actually give you $41,500. So this is actually the money you put inside in your first deal. Then, in order us to see actually how much we're paying yearly, or getting early the cash flow, we're going to put our 927 that we got on our net income minus the payment of the loan, and this will give us actually the cash flow, the money we're getting after all expenses are paid. So let's put the 927 $927 that you're actually getting from your net income minus the loan, which is $674.72, and this will actually give you $252.28 monthly. So this means that you're actually getting 252 doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So after this calculation is made, you are actually going to multiply that by 12 in order to look at the year the year cash flow. So the year cash flow will be the 252 times 200.28 times 12, and this will give you 3,070 27.36. So actually you're getting all these $3,027.36 yearly of doing actually nothing. So this is really cool about real estate. You invest, and after, if it's a good deal, like that you got a really good deal, you get all these calculations you made like me here, then you're actually going to make it work and actually be free in some time. So you can retire to your actually boring work you got and be free and do what you really want. So this is how I've been going. I haven't retired yet financially, but I'm on the way. I have 24 properties now, and so um, with a small cash flow. So this has been putting me a lot of giving me a lot of money, and actually it gave me a lot of freedom too. So let's continue with this one. So after your year cash flow is calculated, then you will need to know the cash on cash return you're getting into the deal. So you got the $3,025.36 that you're getting each year, and then you're going to divide that into the total investment, which is all the money you put up into the deal. And this will give you, so you put the 3,027.36 divided by the 41,500, and this will give you actually a 7.29% cash on cash return with it, which is actually really, really good. After this is made, you know the cash on cash return, but there is also really big and important calculation you need to make in when you're investing in real estate, and this is the return in equity. This means that every single month you're paying the actual payment of the house, of course, and you're paying also interest, right? So when you are paying this actually the principal to the house, the you are also paying a little bit of the house, so the loan becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and so uh, actually your cash flow gets up, and you're actually gaining equity. So in order to know the equity, we're going to we need to calculate the interest of the first month, and this will be the interest of first of of the first month. So you're gonna take the price of the house times its interest that we calculated before, which will be the here the 0.0025. So we put the 160,000 multiplied 0.0025, and this will give you how much you're actually paying each in the first year the interest. So after this is made, we I got that equal to 400, so we are paying 400 of interest. Now we can actually know what we are actually paying the for the principal of the house each month. So we know our interest, we know our monthly payment, then we're just going to subtract the interest from the monthly payment, and that's going to give us all the principal you're paying to the house each month. So we got the 674.72 minus the 400, and this will give you, and this will actually give you 274.72. 272.72, sorry, $272.72, and you're going to multiply that by 12 because Yeah, so after multiplying by 12 here, then it's gonna give you the $3,296.74, and you're going to sum up that one with the yearly cash flow you're getting each year. So that will give you here the $6,324. Then you're going to divide that by the total investment you made. So actually the down payment plus the closing costs and times 100, and this will give you the percentage. We know now that it's 15.338%. Is actually really good. This means that each year you're actually, after the first year, you just paid 15.338% of the total cost of the house, and that's really good. So I can say that this deal is really good. So if you have for example, a deal that is similar to this one, it will be really good. You need to be aware of all the costs, all the expenses, which is really important to know. And of course, the gross income, for example, it can be that the gross income you are also receiving, for example, from garage or something, or not just the rent, and that will also give you a little bit more of cash flow depending on your expenses, right? So it's better to have the less expenses as possible, and I've seen that for the past few years in my rental properties, and actually has been working really good. So when I'm looking to a property, I'm making all these calculations you need to make, and in this video, actually, I made this example of a single family home. So let's put here single family home. I'm gonna be actually showing you about, for example, duplexes. I'm going to show you multifamily homes, calculations, everything you need to know in order to make the best deal possible in your real estate next investment. And so I wish you the best in your calculations and in your deals, which is actually the important thing. Um, of course, I'm gonna say that I have been doing this for a lot of time. Actually, not a lot of time, 3 years, but actually 24 properties has is the number I got now. And I have sum up with other people. So you are not, for example, here you need to put up 400 $41,500 for the deal, but actually you can go and talk to your dad, you can go and talk to your brother, the friends you know, and actually put half half, and then you divide the income or the cash flow by two, and actually both are actually getting some money each month of doing nothing. So it's actually all about tactics or your own structure of doing the things. So it's about getting it's better if you do other people's money. I've learned that from Robert Kiyosaki. He has said a lot of things of that. I've read all the books of him, and of course it's really important to know that if you are using your money, then it's riskier for you. But anyways, if you're doing these exact calculations I'm showing you here, it's gonna be less risk there. So I wish you the best. Please like it, comment if you have a lot of some questions about this actually investment we got here example, and yeah, see you on the next one.